Let us move on to promotion and results. This feature enables you promote students from one class to another and also record the marks students have scored in various subjects. We will begin with the first feature of promotion and results called Student Promotion. In this tutorial, you will learn how you can promote students from one class to another in a particular academic year. For illustration purposes, I am going to promote students from Class 4A to Class 5D in the 2018-2019 academic year. To do this, move and place the cursor on the Promotions and Results tab on the main header, and then select Students Promotion from the list of submenus. A page opens. Select the upcoming academic year, the class from which students are going to be selected for promotion, and the class the students are being promoted to. So I'll start the promotion process by selecting from this drop-down, the upcoming academic year, then, I'll select Class 4A from this drop-down, since I'm promoting students from Class 4A to Class 5D. This displays a list of all students in Class 4A, select the students to be promoted by checking the boxes against their IDs. And then, move up the page to select the class these students are to be promoted to. Recall, I'm promoting them to Class 5D. Then, click on the Promote button. Students will be successfully promoted. Thanks for your attention. Our next tutorial is on Student Promotion Alumni. This tutorial aims to show how final year students are promoted to become alumni of a school. To do this, locate and place the cursor on Promotions and Results on the main header, and from the list of submenus that shows up, select Student Promotion, Alumni. A page opens, where you can select the final year students who are eligible to graduate. You do this by first selecting the academic year, and right next to the academic year, scroll through the class list to select the final year class. In this example, I chose JHS 3C. This provides a list of all students in the final year class selected. From this list, select the students in JHS 3C who are eligible for graduation by checking the boxes against their student IDs. Click on the Promote button to promote these selected students. And click OK. Thank you for your attention. Next in this video is period allowed for results entry. This tutorial illustrates how to set the period allowed for results entry. This period is the time teachers are required and permitted to enter the results of students. To set this time, first, locate and place the cursor on the Promotions/Results menu on the main header, then from the list of sub-menus that show up, select Period Allowed for Results Entry. This opens a new page where you can select the term, the start and end dates for results entry. So I'll begin by selecting the term. In this instance, I'll select first term. I'll then move on to select the start date. So I'll select 3rd April 2019 as my start date. And right next to the start date, I must select the end date. So I will select 21st April 2019 as my end date. To complete this process, click on the Save button. And then from the pop-up click OK. It can be seen from this highlighted table down here that, period allowed for results entry for the first term, has been successfully set. Thank you for your attention. Next in this video is class assignments. In today's tutorial, you will learn how you can record the scores or marks of students in a given assignment. However, please note that, you must first set up the assignment as demonstrated in the earlier tutorial of how to set up class assignments under Setups A to C, before you can go ahead to record the scores or marks of students in that particular assignment. Now, to record the marks or scores of students in an already set up class assignment, locate and place the cursor on Promotions and Results, and then, select Class Assignments from the list of submenus. A new page opens. Here, the marks or scores obtained by the students in the class assignment will be recorded. So, you begin the input process by first selecting the academic year, then, you also select the term the assignment was given, let's say, first term. Then, select the class the assignment was given to. For example, Class 1C. And then select the subject the assignment was on. For example, Grammar, and then move on to select from this drop-down, the assignment you set up. I selected, Nouns and Pronouns. Once again, always remember, you first must set up the assignment in the Setups menu, before you can record the scores of students in that very assignment. But let's say you forgot to set up that assignment, this blue-colored Add New Writings here allows you to set up the assignment. So when you click on this blue Add New Writing, this form pops up, and you can then set up the assignment. So let's set one up by first choosing the academic year, then the class the assignment is meant for, then the subject the assignment is on, let's say, Mathematics, then, the term the assignment is given, let's say, first term. We then move here to input the name of the assignment, let's say, Set Theory, and then set the total score for the assignment, let's say 50 and click on Save to complete the setup. You can now close the pop-up and continue with the recording of marks. So now, instead of the grammar assignment nouns and pronouns, I'll rather record the scores of students in the maths assignment, Set Theory. To do that, I'll change the subjects here, from grammar to mathematics and then select Set Theory from this drop-down. I'll now choose a student from the class and enter or record his marks in this assignment. Clicking on this drop-down, gives a list of all students in the class. I will select Dennis Bishas so I can record his marks in the maths assignment. Then, input his marks or scores over here. Let's say, 45. And then finally click on the Save button to complete the process. This table down here provides evidence that you have successfully recorded the marks of a student. In my case I have successfully recorded the score of Dennis Bishu, who scored 45 in the Set Theory assignment. Thank you for your attention. Next, in this tutorial is recording scores of students in a class test. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how you can record the scores or marks of students in a given class test. But, you must note that, you must first set up the class test as demonstrated in an earlier tutorial of Setups A to C, before you can go ahead to record the scores or marks of students in that particular class test. Now, to record the marks or scores of students in an already set up class test, locate and place the cursor on Promotions and Results, and then, select Class Test from the list of submenus. This sends you to this page where you can input the marks or scores obtained by the students in the class test. So, you begin the input process by first selecting the academic year, then, you also select the term the class test was given, then, select the class test was given to, let's say, JHS1A. And then select the very subject the class test was on, let's say, Literature, and then move on to select from this drop-down, the class test you have already set up, let's say, in the chest of a woman. Then, click on this drop-down to select a student from the class. Let's say I want to record the score of Tumi Evans Kojo in the class test, I'll select his name from the list and input his score here. Let's say he scored 40, so I'll input 40 here and click on the Save button. This table down here provides evidence that I have successfully recorded the score of a student. In my case I have successfully recorded the score of Tumi Evans, who scored 40 in the literature class test in the chest of a woman. Lastly, in case you are about to record a score but you noticed this class test has not been set up, you can click on this blue-colored Add New Writing here to set it up and go ahead and record the scores, just like it was illustrated in the class assignment tutorial, using this form. Thank you for your attention. Next in this tutorial, is how to record scores or marks for a homework. In this video, I will be showing you how a teacher can record the scores or marks of his students in a given homework he set up for his class. But before that, let's do a quick recap on how a teacher setups or gives a homework. If you do recall, to set up a homework, we locate and place the cursor on Setups, then, DI, and from the list of submenus, we select homeworks. This brings us to this page. So a teacher can set up a homework by selecting the academic year, then, select the class the homework is meant for, let's say Class 1C, the specific subject, let's say, grammar, the current term, let's say, second term, homework name, let's say, verbs and adverbs. Then, the total marks for the homework is set here, let's say 30. And, finally click the Save button to complete the setup. Now, to record the marks or scores of students in the just given homework, place the cursor on Promotions and Results and then, select Homeworks from the list of submenus. This opens a new page where we can record these marks or scores of the students in the grammar homework that was just given to them. So we begin by selecting the academic year, then, select the term the homework was given, thus second term. We also select the class the homework was given to, thus Class 1C. We also select the subject, thus grammar. Then from this drop-down, select the homework called Verbs and Adverbs. We then select a student from the class to enter his or her marks. In this instance, let's choose Mohammed Aziz Abdul. So we move here to enter Mohammed's score, let's say, 27. And then finally click the Save button to complete the process. Thank you for your attention. Next in this tutorial, is projects. In this tutorial, you will learn how you can record the scores or marks of students in given projects that have been set up for a class. But before that, let's do a quick recap on how projects are set up. If you do recall, to set up projects, locate and place the cursor on Setups, then, PR, and from the list of submenus, select Projects. This brings us to this page, where projects are set up for classes. Select the academic year, the class the project is meant for, the subject, and the term. Add the project name and the total marks for that particular project. Then, click on the Save button. Then, proceed to Promotions/Results, then Projects, to record the scores of the projects. A page opens. Select the academic year, the term, class, subject. Select the name of the project. Select the name of the student whose marks you would like to record. His or her marks obtained. And then click on the Save button. The project's score will be successfully saved. Thanks for your attention. Next in this video is exam results. In today's tutorial, I am going to take you through the process of how you can record the scores or results of students after they have written an examination. To begin this recording process, locate and place your cursor on Promotions and Results on the main header. Then, go ahead and select Exam Results from the list of submenus. This sends you to a new page, where you can input or record the results of the students in the exam. Start by selecting the academic year. In this instance, I'll choose 2018, 2019 and then select the term the exam was written. Then, select the particular class that wrote the exam that you are about to record the results. In my instance, I'll select Class 1C and select the subject the exam was on. I want to record results in a math exam, so I'll select Mathematics. Next, select the day the exam was written. I'll select April 9, 2019 as the day the maths paper was written. Next, click on this drop-down to select a student from the class. Let's say, I want to record the score of Mohammed Awal Mamadou, in the mathematics exam, so I'll go through the students list to select his name, and then move here to enter his mark or score in the maths exam. Let's say, he scored 90. So I'll input 90 and click on the Save button to complete the process. This table down here provides evidence that I have successfully recorded the score of Mohammed Awal in the maths exam. Thank you for your attention. You can contact SISCO for further assistance. Next in this tutorial is teacher's remarks. Today's tutorial will show how a teacher gives or can give remarks on a student. Just for illustration purpose, let's assume I am the class teacher of class 1C, and I want to give a remark on one of my student, Kwiku Achiemang Dua, at the end of the first term of the 2018-2019 academic year. So, to give this remark on my student, I will move and place the cursor on promotion/results on the main header, and from the list of submenus, I'll select Class Teacher Remarks. A new page opens, and on this page, I'll select and give remarks on one of my student Kwiku Achiemang Dua. To do this, I'll first select the academic year from this drop-down, then, I'll select the just-ended term also from this drop-down. Next I'll select the class of the student, which is class 1C. So, I'll now click on this drop-down to select the student from the class. Recall it is Kwiku Achiemang Dua I want. I'll then move to this field to input remarks on Kwiku Achiemang Dua. Let's say he's very respectful, but eats too much. And then click on the Save button to complete the whole process. You can see from the table below that I have successfully given a remark on Kwiku Achiemang Dua. Thanks for your attention. Please contact SISCO for further assistance. Next in this tutorial is Head Teacher Remarks. Today's tutorial will show how a head teacher gives or can give remarks on a student. Just for illustration purpose, let's assume I am the head teacher of a school, and I want to give a remark on one of the students, Julian Asante Kwame, at the end of the first term of the 2018-2019 academic year. So, to give this remark on the student Julian Asante Kwame, I will move and place the cursor on promotion/results on the main header, and select Head Teacher Remarks from the list of submenus. A new page opens, and on this page, I'll select and give remarks on Class 1C student Julian Asante Kwame. To do this, I'll first select the academic year from this drop-down, then, I'll select the just-ended term also from this drop-down. Next I'll select the class of the student, which is Class 1C. So, I'll now click on this drop-down to select the student from the class. Recall it is Julian Asante Kwame I want. I'll then move to this field to input remarks on Julian Asante Kwame. Let's say he's very obedient. And then click on the Save button to complete the whole process. You can see from the table below that I have successfully given a remark on a student. Finally, I will click on this pencil icon to edit the remark in the table, but this pop-up alerts reads, "No records selected for edit operation." So, you must note that, to change any remark, you must first select the remark by clicking on it, like I just did, and click the edit icon to change it. So I'll change Julian's remark from very obedient to very punctual, then, I'll finally click the Save icon here to finish everything. Thanks for your attention. Please contact SISCO for further assistance.